Here's how to change out the wire and the drive spool on the new MasterCraft 140i inverter welder. They don't come with any wire, so the first thing you're going to want to do is put your wire spool on. Simply take this off, install your wire, make sure it's pointed down. You're going to want to make sure the wire feeds this way from the bottom. Once your wire's on, reinstall the plate. There we go. Reinstall your plate, spring, and your nut. You're going to want to tighten this until the spool, see how it's sliding around? You're going to want to keep tightening that up. Once your wire's installed and it cannot slip around, you're going to want to go to the wire feed here. You're going to loosen this knob slightly, pull down. That will allow you to open up access to your drive roller here. Twist that counterclockwise so it comes installed the 0.030/035K, which stands for knurled. So the knurled one obviously is the knurled one, and the other one is the V groove. So we are switching out to a 0.03 knurled since we will be welding with gasless. So you're going to reinstall the drive with the number facing towards you that you want. And then we'll go ahead and put the cover back on, tighten that up, close the locking mechanism, and put our nut back on the top here. And then you'll adjust the tension so that your wire does not slip out. We'll go ahead and feed the wire into here and then feed it through the gun. And you can make your adjustment. If it's slipping, it's not pushing it through. Tighten it down. You don't want it tightened out too much. Once you have your wire in there, you're going to want to turn your machine on. Good safety precaution, just make sure the negative terminal is unplugged, and then unscrew your contact tip and the gas nozzle from the end of your MIG gun here, and then pull the trigger and it'll start feeding wire through it. Once your wire's fed all the way through to the end here, then you can go ahead and reinstall your tip and nozzle and trim your wire accordingly. First pass with the new welder here. Just want to show you guys. So this is 8-gauge mild steel here. So technically this is more than what this thing can handle, but it did a great job with just the default settings. We'll have to get it tuned in a little bit more, but arc sounded great. Might need to increase my wire speed a little bit. I think I set it on the lower setting that it recommended. And just remember, when you're doing you're doing MIG, gasless, Flux Core, you're gonna wanna make sure the ground electrode's plugged into the positive and the wire feed is plugged into the negative. So pretty good weld. I'll chip it out, clean it up, and we'll have a look at it. Got the weld cleaned up here. Full disclosure, I'm by no means a pro welder. It's been years since I've done it. But for the first pass, just default box settings, pretty good. You can see it's got good penetration on the back side. Flip it over here. Cleaned it up. You can see it heated all the way through. So, for gasless MIG, I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so we got it set up for stick welding here now. Just a couple notes. When you move to stick welding, ground cable to the negative and your stick gun on the positive. You're gonna want to flip the switch up to the top, which is arc. When you're in that mode, your voltage is controlled normally, and then normally your wire feed is actually your arc intensity. So that's the blue side here, so you can adjust that. So keep that about 8 and see how that goes. Just gonna do another weld on the back side of this piece here. Quick video of the stick weld here. I got it all cleaned up. To be honest, the rods I was using was a little bit undersized at 2 millimeter. I should probably go up to 3 mil for this thickness of metal. And I think my arc intensity was up a little too high, so I need to adjust some settings, but overall it was working pretty good. So get some 3 mil sticks and see how that goes.